Oh boy.
He's ma choke you out.
He's ma choke me out. He's also 11 levels lower, so he's maybe not a threat.
Yeah, he's probably not a threat. It is a literal god Pokemon that you're...
Yeah. Here in the D-pad, I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter. And we're going to find out how much Dragon Pulse does.
I like how all of his attacks are just I spit energy at you.
Plenty.
Yeah. Sweet.
Another level for Delma.
All right. Yeah, we're just going to finish clearing out Victory Road, and then we're going to take stock of things from there. We might be just more or less good to go when we're done looking here. I don't know. I wouldn't mind Akimbo having some more levels. We do have rare candies, though, so it's not like I have no options for doing that quickly.
Yep.
Let's up over here and get this. Or this will happen first.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck you. This is the one Pokemon that I'm really not interested in fighting.
No. Pure power.
Too dangerous.
No,
way
thank
too
you.
dangerous. And again, I keep being nervous that one of these days these runs are going to stop working. Ugh. I just don't like my heart stops every time I hit the A button on that. Razor Claw. Okay. I think aside from being a healing move, that also increases crit rate.
Razor Claw.
Just passed it. Yeah, increases crit rate. I think I'm okay on that. Though granted, if you have that on a Pokemon and you use a move that has an increased crit rate, it becomes like a 50% chance.
Wow.
Which is pretty fucking good.
That's great.
But I think everything that I've got on everybody I like better anyway.
Right. That would be for, I mean, who's got an increased crit move right now anyway?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know if anybody does now that I'm thinking about it. All right.
That'd be good for John.
Yeah, that would be good for John.
That's a pretty nice item for his god to hold.
Yep. It basically makes that one way more deadly. He does have to kind of eschew any other like benefits to the Pokemon, but it does make that one move very, very, very good.
Sure.
Aura Sphere. It's a fighting type move, isn't it?
Yes.
80 never misses. It's I'm not getting rid of these because they're both stab.
80 never miss and still special attack.
Yeah. Man. See, the problem is with it being non-stab, I'm really relying on either using super effective, which is against normal Pokemon. I guess normal, rock, ice, steel. So that's a pretty good set of stuff.
Yeah. Where you might want to stay in and throw a off-type move.
Yeah. Rock is good for ice, flying, fire. It's a tough call. I probably want it over Ancient Power. It's nice to have all the stats go up, maybe, but the odds of that are like 10%.
Yeah, which means once every 2 times you refresh your PP.
Yeah. It's also only a 60 move. This is an 80 move.
And having some moves with stuff like 20 PP is good when you're going to go fight 24 Pokemon in a row.
Yeah.
If you have only super moves that are 5 each, then you have to have a lot of Elixir or Ether. I forget which one is 1 at a time.
Ether's 1 at a time. Elixir's everything. Jesus Christ. Okay. Getting jump scared by, like, how frequently this shit's happening. Is the back of the fighting area a matte painting? Or is it just that it's slanted in just the right way that it's doing, like, a perspective thing? It definitely, like, that ledge looked like it warped in a weird way. And I'm like, is this just, like, a really low alpha...
No, that's
background.
Model. That's a space.
All right. I think it's just because the angle is greater than 90 degrees. It's not as like it is creating an optical illusion out of it.
For sure.
Because your brain wants to fill it in with a hard 90-degree edge. It's very weird. All right, let's go around here. And we got this guy. I don't know what his deal is going to be. Everybody is at full health though, so
yeah, he's not a hiker. Oh, he's not a.
Oh, he might be someone who's like,
trainer.
"Oh, want me to heal you?"
He might be like, you can't go here till after you are done with the game.
You're going to become even tougher. You'll meet many, many Pokemon. That's what you should be thinking. Eventually, your world will grow even larger. Yeah, this is that's
He's
our
the
champion
post-game
only.
gate. Yep.
Yeah. I think there was another one, too, elsewhere. Okay. I was going to dig, but I'm like, we're very close to the door. And, a little bit more leveling wouldn't be the worst thing. But I also don't want to, like... I don't know that I want to or need to sit and grind.
Right. Not unless you want to save the rare candies for a bigger, like an emergency.
Yeah. I mean, the rare candies...
Of course, you can't use them in an emergency unless it's a recoverable emergency.
Yeah.
If you're like, whoa, the second of the final 4 was a big problem, I maybe want to...
Just beef up to defend against it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, honestly, my big thing would be, like, yeah, either use them immediately before going into the Elite Four, or use them right before Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've done everything here.
I think you are correct. I casually scrolled through a walkthrough of this section a few episodes ago. Because I wanted to see what was beyond this guy, and that's when I went, oh, nothing's beyond that guy.
Literally, we're at the door.
The biggest thing is that Akimbo's at 56.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. What do I have for, like, candy-style stuff here?
I think you had 7.
Ooh, not the right thing?
You were there. They were on the screen for a 10th of a second. One more... There.
Oh, there we go. So I got 7. I could immediately bring Akimbo up to everybody else's levels.
Yeah. So it's definitely an option. Akimbo also has very good stats.
Yes.
Akimbo also still has room for those to go up with
attack, speed, and special.
Those abilities.
So who needs attack?
Well, so Akimbo's the only one who's going to be able to accept those.
Yeah, everyone else has been on my team for so long that they must be maxed out by now. And honestly, if he's going to be a god Pokemon, I may as well beef him up. Attack. So special attack is the one that is super strong. Physical defense is quite good,
I think
too.
you are exclusively special attack moves right now, so beefing attack wouldn't be worth it.
That's true.
Shoring up special defense might be a good call if you have...
Yeah, special defense and speed would not be the worst things to do there.
Yeah, that's 50 effort value worth of supplements, so let's see if you have room for it.
Yeah, I guess special defense I probably want more of. Speed wouldn't hurt, but if I'm gonna take hits,
yeah, and
actually, yeah, they don't boost it by that much.
No, it's like 2.5.
Oh, whoops! I meant to. Okay, and let's do both of these as well.
Okay.
And I got the protein for somebody, though I may not be able to use it on anybody.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will be able to take it, but if you want to check who would...
A little bit of a boost on both of those, nothing too serious. I can also go and buy drugs.
How much are those? Those are...
I think they, historically, in the old days, they used to be 9,800.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is still the case, but...
I suppose you do have, like, 100 and something K.
I'm going to try using these on Natalie. I doubt it's going to work, but yeah. Can I use it on any of them at all? Definitely on my starter, no.
Pippa's like, yeah, I'll get stronger.
Yeah,
no, you'd have to feed them gross berries
if
you wanted to adjust anybody's abilities beyond what they're at right now.
Let's fly out of here. Let's go. What I keep... My brain is still 30 years in the past where you have to go to your Pokemon and select it from there.
Yep.
The department store is in Veilstone, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So they should have drugs.
Yeah. Is it the ground floor shop at the department store that has the drugs, too?
That is a good question. I do not remember.
I just was in there last night. Try that. What do they sell?
Okay, that's standard stuff.
Oh, they're the standard mart then.
Also standard stuff, though I will want to stock up on potions and things. I looked down at the exact moment that the clock was said 9:59, and I couldn't see enough of the one to the left of it, so I thought it was saying 99:59. I'm like, really? And then changed out again. I do have some X stuff. These actually have proven to be super useful in a pinch.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up 2 more of each of these, because that could legit save my run.
Yeah, I could see that being a real game changer,
Yeah.
especially if you have somebody in against a good, at a good opportunity to like shore up. Like,
Well,
it's not a bad idea for your first thing to do when you're up against Cynthia is to like
just start with a
defense or something.
Yeah, an X defense or an X special defense, depending on what the first Pokemon up is. Because like,
you should really be worried about the second Pokemon up.
Well, but like if I remember correctly, the X stat ones, essentially based on the math of how this stuff works, it doubles that stat in terms of like brings it up 2 stages, which will double it.
Yeah.
And it should be sharply boosts. Dire hit greatly raise the critical hit ratio, which is pretty nice. So again, if you put dire hit and have a Razor Claw and do a crit move, I think all 3 of those together make it critical.
Just always crit.
I think
Just
there
crit.
might be one more stage to it, but I think 3 gets you there at this point. Prevent stat reduction is just kind of a neat thing in general. All right. Here we go. Yeah, still 9,800. So before I go in there, let's just
check what the other drug shop is.
Oh, yeah, that's that thing there.
Do you want an app?
No. So the real question is...
Do you like that app I gave you?
So physical defense is pretty good. I need to be worried about... So the things that I'm the most weak to would be Dragon.
Which is going to come at you with, like, beams out of their mouth.
Yeah, but also Dragon Claw. It could be either physical or special.
True.
Ice, which is also kind of split. The more common ones are probably going to be special.
Yep.
Fighting, which is almost entirely physical, but there's Aura Sphere. Ground, which is also nearly entirely physical.
Yep. That
might be all of them. Because Fairy I'm going to be neutral to. Fire I'm going to be neutral to.
Yeah. I mean, you're 16 points behind on special defense, so it might just be most worth it to even that up.
Yeah. It's the question of whether I also want to get speed or physical defense in there, too.
Right. Well, and how much room do you have left? So, like, don't buy too many all at once.
I'll buy 4 of them. I think it's a safe, because that seems safe enough. I've got 100,000 left.
You've put in 60 points with supplements so far this session.
And we really only had Dialga since the end of the last chapter anyway, so there hasn't been a lot of an opportunity
for them to get natural effort value.
Yeah. All right, use them all. How are we looking now? All right, up another
5.
Another 5?
Yeah.
God damn. I'm going to buy another 4, I think.
Yeah.
I'll buy, I guess I'll do 4. That's
and
fine.
hopefully they'll all be able to apply.
It'll either
it'll be 4 to 6 more points if they all apply, depending on where you were in the split.
Oh, I actually did sell stuff pretty recently. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. There is other stuff that I could sell, but it's not going to be as valuable. All right, used all 4 again. All right,
57.
Getting pretty close
so that's
now.
6 more. So that was 11 across the 8.
That is also my best special defense on my entire team.
Yeah. Is it God?
Yeah. Physical attack is not far behind, but I also have no physical moves. Best special attack shy of Delmar, who is just absurd in that regard. So I'm fine with that. Physical defense is actually the best outside of Golem.
And even with reduced speed, he's number 3.
Yeah, I might actually opt for beefing up speed.
Try for a little more speed.
Yeah, speed wouldn't hurt. Speed can be a real make or break as well. I'll do 3 of this. All right. I don't want to leave myself with no money.
Right.
All right, used all 3 of those too. I assume that if it can only do so many of them, it either doesn't let you choose that many or it leaves the rest behind. But
Probably says it won't have any effect or it leaves the rest behind.
yeah. Oh, Jesus, that only gave me... All right, I think I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah, that gave you 4 points.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. I mean, we're running up against the... That was 3 and 8.
And there was also
And
5 before that as well.
13. 130. There's only 255.
Yeah, and that's more than half of that. We have... Akimbo's also been fighting other Pokemon at this point.
Yeah, so it's gained some natural effort value.
Yeah, so it may not be maxed out, but it's going to be relatively close.
It'll probably be maxed out by the time you're done with the
Elite
champion.
4. Yeah. Oh, man.
That'll be interesting. Just try and take the attack up at the end.
Yeah, just one last
just to
boop.
see. Little nap.
I'm a little worried.
Save.
I'm a little worried because I don't know if they're going to let me know the types before I get in there. Granted, this is my team. It's going to be my team. I have nobody else even remotely in the ballpark of competitive here. It's more a matter of like what I switch in for like TMs and stuff. I'm nervous walking up to look at the statues because normally I'd be like, the statues tend to give you like a little something. They might not give us anything here. There's that computer there that I think is the PC computer actually.
I believe it is. And I think you can back out from what the guy is saying. It's just like not great to enter into that conversation.
Yeah. Is Rowan's PC the Pokedex checker?
Yep.
Yay. Great. And also, my own PC, which I think is item storage, which has not been useful.
Capsule storage.
It's capsule decoration now. That's fucking funny. Because it used to be item storage, and that's no longer a thing anymore.
Right.
Just to take one last look at my frams. Oh, I had one full box until Nady.
That's fun.
Okay, I did get rid of or box. Yes, there's Won't Helm. I forget why that was the case. Ah, poor Shelby. I'm doing this for you. Can I talk to the statues and get something here?
No.
Oh, man. I don't like that. I mean, to be fair, I've seen one of the Elite Four, and it was Ronald McDonald Fireman.
Yep, Ronald McDonald McBurneyton.
So, like, if that's all I have to go off of, then Pippa and George Dude seem to be the most likely ones to go out front. George Dude, man, it bums me out because on the one hand, it's like I could Stealth Rock, but also it's like I cannot sacrifice him like that. I could do Stealth Rock and then throw somebody else out, like Pippa.
Yep.
Because George Dude will survive whatever the first thing there is, unless it's like some belly drum multi-hit fighting type move scenario, which would take more than one turn to set up anyway.
That would be a really cruel first.
It sure would.
Elite Four trainer.
Oh man, I think this is what it's going to be though, and I think I'm saving the rare candies until Cynthia, just in case if somebody goes down, then I can beef somebody else up to take the mantle up. But
yeah,
I think this is going to be it. I think. Yeah, when we come back next time, we're taking on the Elite Four.
All right.
Holy shit. See you then. Bye.
Bye.